Week 4, the NFL season kicks off with Thursday Night Football. A crucial NFC West battle opens Week 4 as the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray host the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football. Seattle has won back-to-back games after a Week 1 loss to the San Francisco 49ers, blowing out the Saints in Week 3 behind great special teams play and a pair of scores from Sam Darnold. Meanwhile, the Cardinals are coming off a close loss to the 49ers in the final seconds of Week 3. A tough blow in their first real test of the season. Arizona pulled off one-possession wins over the Saints and Panthers in weeks 1 and 2. Odds makers have set the Cardinals as favorites, but only by a point. This matchup will be one of the closest spreads of all Week 4 matchups. Can Arizona prove that it belongs in the playoff conversation in the NFC? It may need a win against Seattle to give it some leverage in the loaded NFC West. All right, right now, as I said, the Cardinals are favored by a point. When I look at that, that seems like pretty good value bet the Seahawks on the road is just a 1-point dog. You know, Sam Darnold, after struggling a bit in Week 1, which is 150 yards passing, started to look a lot more like the player that led Minnesota to 14 wins in the 2024 season. The Seahawks quarterback dominated the Saints in Week 3, throwing for 218 yards, 2 scores, before sitting down for Drew Lock late in the game when it was already over. The Cardinals have yet to face an elite quarterback in the 2025 season, and one could argue Darnold is the best quarterback they'll play in the first 4 weeks. With Jackson Smith and Jigba and Cooper Kupp rolling on the outside, Darnold will look to lead the Seahawks to a third win in a row. Now, I think the Seahawks are wildly undervalued in this game after blowing out the Saints in Week 3. Arizona struggled with the Saints to open the season, and the team's offense has not looked sharp at all in 2025. Turnovers helped propel the Cardinals over 20 points in Week 2 against Carolina, but they haven't scored more than 20 points in either of their other 2 games this season. Seattle, on the other hand, has shown it can explode on offense, as it has in the last 2 games, scoring 31 and 44. Both of these teams are 2-1, but when I look at this, if you're going to give me the Seattle Seahawks as the underdog, I think the Seahawks are the better team. I think the Seahawks win this game straight up.